here at ACO Radio, American Communications Online, or any affiliated stations or websites are not responsible for what guest hosts or call-ins may say. All programming is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello world, this is TJ Morris, and I hope you can hear me now because we're calling from out in space using radio airwaves today, and I'm going to see if Mad Painter can hear me. Mad Painter, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
How's it sound? Does it sound okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, well, I know you'd tell me. I tried to call Ken, and his phone's busy, and he may be out feeding the horses, so he may be late. But he told me, remember, he's been traveling for the last 2 weeks doing horse shows, miniature pony horse shows, so our commander-in-chief may be a little late here, folks. So you've got Thomas R. Becker, and he is head of our ACO Association as a director with Ken and myself. And we're going to do the Conscious Cosmos consultants tonight here, and we may have to call people, friends of ours on Facebook. If you're listening, you want to call in, let us know. We're doing the ACO Association, ACO Club Space Allied Command Odyssey, and I guess we could talk about that tonight. Ahmad, we may have to, because Ahmad is an author and an artist, and I want to promote his work, and he's been writing some great stories, as have I, apparently. At least he said I had many years ago, so I'm going to finally come back to work and let people know I'm out here, and they can go back and look at who I've been in the past in some of my books on Amazon Lulu and some of Ahmad's. So, Ahmad, welcome. Thank you very much for appearing in human form, at least in 3D, at least using your senses today. That's very important these days. So, you want to introduce yourself, because I enjoy hearing your voice?
You pretty much well introduced me.
Well, tell them some more stuff. Tell them your book and your. Well, tell them some of your books and what all you do in life besides you got your big job. But now I want this to be your big job, but we have to have funding coming in, I guess, sooner or later. But we're going to figure that out. So, Brett may come on, but. See if you tell them about your books and what you just did, and because you're writing new audio books and putting them out there.
Now I've been putting together small short stories and putting them on YouTube, and just little short stories. They're 30 minutes long or so, and they ain't very long. And I do have several books out there, but. I'm not, interested in making a big amount of money or anything. I just like writing.
Okay. Well, can you cover
enjoy sharing stories.
Is Sharon back for the store?
Cheryl? Yeah,
Cheryl,
she's back. She's in there cooking my dinner now. I haven't even had dinner yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brett Luter, folks, is a journalist and author in our club, and he supports us once a month. And I'm talking to him now, but I guess he says his is dicey. So he's going to call you, and we'll let you. Grant Cameron, I saw him on. I like Grant. Grant's a good speaker, but he's been doing his own radio show. Does he do his on Thursdays?
I have no clue when he does. I know he does a podcast of some kind. I catch it on YouTube once in a while.
Okay.
I get so
I'm trying
busy. It's hard for me to tune into somebody live.
Oh. Let's see. Carlos of St. Louis, or Carla St. Louis. Now, she says she has a new project, and at least fairly new. She's got around to asking, but she's lining up some readings. So she was on the same panel as Dr. Sam, that's in our club, Esmonagich. same as Monagitch, and so she she wants to come on, but let's see here. I'll tell her okay. Okay. On right now. Let me see what Brett's saying. I've never done a show like this without. Well, yeah, we've done several without Ken showing up actually. Okay. I guess Brett says that he's got tied up, but he's got 3 lectures, and he did Monique's show.
Yeah, he was on last.
When was he on?
Last night on Revolution Radio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if he's... Can you see if you can grab him? I don't know what he's trying to tell me. He's telling me this big, long list. So he's... I guess he said this is his time to shine. So can you see if you can grab Brett? Because, folks, he's got a... He lives in Chico, and I guess they don't have really great... They don't have a lot of pull on their computers or something where he is? See if you can get Brett Luter. Because... he didn't give me a phone number.
He's not showing online.
Okay, he's not on your... Why is he on mine?
Well,
are you on Skype?
I mean, he's there, but he ain't showing as though he's online.
Okay, well, where is he? Why is he talking to me? Oh, he's on... Can you pull up Skype? So is my Skype... I don't understand all this stuff. So, because I'm synced, everything's the same. They're just bubbles. Now, I know that Robert Bingham, it says I missed a call. Well, Robert, I'll ask Robert Bingham if he wants to come on. But otherwise, folks, you're going to get to know us tonight because I had, Ken promised me he'd be here tonight. He's hard to catch. Folks, he's so busy, and I mean really busy, more so than I'm at. I'm not busy. I just fly around the universe. I just come over into this bubble once in a while and get back in this biosuit. But I can't even find the radio show I'm on right now. I'm at, he's on Facebook. Do you know how to set your Skype to Facebook? This is weird.
No,
folks, you wouldn't believe
close.
it. Huh. Well, okay. Well, why is it sometimes things just don't turn out the way they're supposed to? We had this the last Thursday, so I guess Thursdays, we went to Thursday so Ken could make it. And he told me Sunday, and then that he assured me he'd be here. So I guess we know how to do shows, folks. I'm just trying to see who universe talk to me. I guess I'm going to have to start doing psychic readings again. People show up for those. It don't matter who it is. I don't know why that is. They love to play in the higher levels in the Akashic field, or what do you call that? It's ether. Ahmad writes books about ether, and we play in it a lot.
That's just an anagram.
Oh, is that what that is? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't find the studio to get back in there right now. I've got so many. You know how I do it, Matt. I'll just show you my screen. But right now, I hope I don't cut the studio off, but I can't find it. All right, don't show you my screen. Okay. Sometimes he shows me his, and it's like that little boy and girl picture, and sometimes I show him mine. Well, I know I've got it connected, but, oh, Lord, it's hard sometimes using your senses, Matt. I know we're here to learn and to get better and to, ascend and all that. That's why we have the ACO and the Ascension Center organization, and why I deal as the Avatar Oracle. One of my hats is a Cosmos Ambassador, but I can't find the thing to say what we're going to talk about. Can you? Can you pull up anything? Can you pull up Blog Talk Radio? Let's see what we're doing. Oh, you're eating dinner. Okay, well, that's important, because you gotta have fuel. And we're going to be given spiritual fuel in the future, folks. But, we were going to talk about the reality of spirituality and a lot of talks. Self-help is big. We do that. The only one that we really don't talk that much about is politics, our religions indirectly, and just breaking it down that far. But we do talk with the overall ability to use communications and broadcasting and podcasting, and would like to mention that we're on many of them. iTunes, the big ones, iHeart, Spreaker, Stitcher, FM radio, Podbean, Blueberry, oh my God, Spotify. What's that other one? Libsyn. Anyway, wherever you're, IceCast. I can't. If I find one where you're supposed to be on, I make sure we're listed there, and I do the developing and the admin type stuff, and like to build that. And Mad's more the pretty stuff. Janet was with me for 7 years, and she did the pretty stuff and did the booking, the calendar. But she's really grown her Aquarian radio, and so with my association, I guess it got stuck to the side. So the Ascension Center, it wasn't her main theme. So she chose Aquarian Radio as her main brand, and mine's TJ Mars ET Radio. But Amad and I had Cosmos Radios, which we still have, as a big one. And I think we forwarded over to TJ Mars ET Radio right now. But ET Radio was on Blog Talk that a year ago was bought by Vox Nest. Y'all probably don't even keep up with all this technology or care. But, we hope that you're going to stay with us. And I can do some readings, and I guess I'm going to start again because I'm coming out of, what do they call that? Amad, you're eating dinner, but on our Articles and Bylaws, ACO Club.
Still talk.
I'm coming out. You can still talk. ACO Club, ACO Association, American Communications Online, and Allied Command Org. So we break it down from the club to the association to the Communications Online Company to the Allied Command Organization. But I don't know which one should be first, but I guess it breaks down. Allied Command should probably be over everything. But we haven't talked about that. We got to get organized in 2019. Now we're getting ready for 2020 for the next 100 years, or 23 million years or billion, depending on if you're doing gravity and time based on space. Amad, have you done gravity and time? Or you work on your missing? Have we talked about that? Missing time? I don't think you and I have ever talked about missing time.
I've never had any missing
you don't have any?
time, but gravity are combined. I mean, they're intertwined.
Yeah, consciousness is Planck time and frequency. So it makes gravity with the matter, dark matter, or all the stuff they call dark matter these days.
Now, gravity distorts time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, that's frequency and Planck time, right? Not done in real time because I read for people all over the world. Oh, goodness. Somebody's talking to me on here. What do you mean it's not in real time? Why? Okay, well, explain that because somebody just sent me a message. Oh, gosh, I have 31 notifications. Uh-oh, I opened up a can of worms, didn't I? I guess I got on the right topic. Help! I'm being berated. Okay, Grant Cameron always tells me to talk on, wait, let me get off of Grant. What's the other one? Not Grant Cameron. What's that other guy, Janet says? I always get those two personalities mixed up. They have the Grant. What's the other Grant?
Grant Cameron and Graham Hancock.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Graham Hancock and Grant Cameron. Okay. Yeah, I get those two mixed up.
Grant Cameron is ectopolitics, and the other one is about ancient history.
So, what's the difference?
One's about UFOs and stuff like that, and then the other one's about ancient history of mankind. Okay, well,
it's separate topics, right?